Blarney Stone murder hole. Welcome to Vagabond Chronicles. I'm Rebecca. Now usually I'm off crawling through ruins, forbidden stuff, ancient stuff, you know the drill. But Blarney Castle gets like 500,000 visitors per year, so I figured let's give the people what they want. And I decided, since I've already been to Versailles, let's start a new series, Tourist Trap or Treasure. Today, we're finding out if Blarney Castle is worth nearly 100 euros per person to visit just to kiss a rock upside down, or if it's a scam. Welcome to Blarney Castle and Gardens. So, I took the earliest bus I could over to Blarney Town. Good morning. We're here at Blarney Castle this morning, and I'm the first one here, and I'm gonna see what Blarney Castle is like before anyone wakes up and gets here. I expected this town to be full of nuggets of history. I mean, 500,000 people visit here per year, right? But instead, I just found this old graveyard and some bougie hotel. The only thing that was open was this cute little cafe. Okay, guys, I found a place that was open. Look how cute this place is. So cute. And I got a coffee. 4 euros. So I'm gonna take my Blarney Woolen Meals coffee and I'm gonna go wait for the Blarney Castle to open. And I hope there's not a lot of flowers today because after the last couple of days, my allergies are going crazy. So of course I had to stop and have a coffee since there was really nothing else to see or do here before the gate opened. I figured all of the magic must be hidden behind the very expensive pay gate, which now had a lot of people. Oops. Should be fun. Okay, we got the map, we got the ticket. We're the first one in. Okay, so here's gonna be our game plan. First, we're gonna go all the way up to the tower to find the Blarney Stone. I still haven't figured out if I'm gonna kiss it or not. Guys, we're gonna have to do some flower montage. Then we're gonna go explore the castle. And then I hear there's a poison garden around here. That sounds cool, right? And that is Blarney Castle. While we're getting to the stone, let me tell you about the lore of the Blarney Stone. Now, Blarney Castle was built in the 1400s. It's been destroyed, rebuilt. You know, the typical thing that happens with castles when you build one. That's beautiful. But the real claim to fame is with the Blarney Stone. Everyone knows it as a stone that you kiss and you gain the gift of elegance or the gift of gab or whatever. Well, back in the day, there was this criminal and he prayed to some Irish god. And the Irish god told him to go kiss a stone in his castle and he'd win his court case. So that's what he did. So of course the criminal's gonna climb up the stairs and kiss the stone and do whatever else the god says to do. So here we are, climbing up the stairs, just like a criminal from long ago to kiss a rock. Blarney Stone. Okay, this is awesome. Wow. It's nearly time to kiss the Blarney Stone. Now, I'm not a criminal. And I still wasn't sure if I wanted to kiss the stone. You know, germs and stuff. Even though allegedly they sanitize it, that's 500,000 people a year, and sanitizer kills like 99.9% of bacteria. The bottom stick, like that's it, just down there. Now this is the moment. Over 500,000 people do per year. You lean over backwards, you're held by a nice Irish boy, hola, and you kiss the rock. It was extremely anticlimactic, but hey, look, we did it. And if I ever become a criminal, at least now I have a gift of gab, I guess. Okay, now after you kiss a stone, there's actually time to go explore the castle, and that's exactly what I did. Okay, it says young lady's bedroom down here. Maybe this is like for the princess? How do they know it was a young lady's bedroom? Ooh, hello. Maybe that's where she kept all of her secrets. So this is where you would sleep if you were a young lady. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's probably where her fire would have been, because we got some black and stuff. At least she had windows. Okay. There's a banquet hall, there's a dungeon, there's bedrooms, there's toilets? What's a gardrobia too? Maybe a closet? Oh, guys, there's secret stairs. Oh no, that's where we go up, I think. What? Well, this is cute. Wow. Guys, I can poop right there. That's so nice. Like, to enter here, so a garderobe is a latrine. And you could poop next to your two best friends. So that's cool. There would have been a chair here. How awesome. But then look how private this is. So you go around this little corner, and then you go up some stairs. There's really no signs and no guides. It's just like vibing and hoping you run into the perfect sign. Murder hole? Murder? What? What is this? Look at this tiny little hole. If you were a baddie coming into the castle, there would be a secret passageway here. Boom, 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 boom. And you'd get bonked on the head for coming in the castle. Well, that's cool. Now today we just have like ring doorbells and stuff. Back then they just had a guy standing there with rocks or arrows or something. Okay, let's get out of here and see what else there is.
Watch the steps, dear.
Now, one of the coolest things about this castle are these caves. See, they weren't just built for awesomeness. They were built to escape Cromwell. So whenever Cromwell was going around capturing everything, these caves were built to evacuate the family in case he came. And he did. But the family was safe because the caves worked. Engineering! Maybe this would have been used as part of the dungeon? Yeah, must have been. Like, this is the part that we can go in. So check out over here, guys. Wow. Maybe they would have stored some food here. We can see some plants growing. So there would have been some sort of a source of water down here and seeds. Look at this. We have like baby plants. Oh, I guess I don't need to duck. I'm as tall as the cave is. Now, caves like this also would have been used to sneak around. So if the castle was being attacked, you could sneak around. You could hide treasures in here. Hide your most valuable things. You can just see, look at that. A massive stone maybe underneath there is lying some treasure that's been moved over the last couple thousand years. Maybe like 800 years. Can you see it? There's like a little patch of light on the outside. So you can tell how this rock above us has settled down. These were probably way bigger back in the height of this castle. Okay, we finally found it. Oh, it's closed though. But how cool. It's closed to protect bats. Guys, okay, so we can't go in the dungeon. But like there's two things about the dungeon that I wanted to tell you. So one of them is that whenever this castle was under siege, the dungeon, which is like down, was used for storing the water. So the castle didn't dehydrate. And because there was water in there, now bats like it. Which is pretty cool. I mean, that's unfortunate we can't go, but yay! The bats are using it. Now at the bottom of the castle, there's this place to buy a photo of yourself kissing the Blarney Stone. I sped past that, like a pro tourist I am, because it wanted to charge me 10 euros when I could just get the nice Irish boy to hold the camera for me. I don't want to pay 10 additional euros to have a photo of me upside down in the most unattractive position ever, probably, just kissing a rock. After all of this was done, one of the most epic things I found with Blarney Castle was actually the gardens. Now these gardens span like over 100 acres and it's just pure manicured Irish heaven. Now this place that we're entering has lore that it was an ancient Druid site, like where they did cool magic Druid stuff. Look how big that tree is. If you were a Druid, guys, I mean, the scale of this tree, it's a wide angle lens, so it looks much smaller than it is, but that's massive. Man, if I was a Druid dude just doing my Druid magic shit, I totally would come in here and do Druidness. Druidism. Druidism. I'm a child. Should we touch it? Ow. Ow! I have no idea why I tried to touch this tree twice, but I did. It just looks so soft, and I really just wanted to pet it. I guess I'm that dumb. I was trying to pet it. Ow! Okay, maybe I'll have Druid magic in me now. Ow, that hurt. Guys, Druids weren't joking around. They put traps to evict tourists like me. Like, I don't know if you guys believe in magic or whatever. I don't care. But you can totally tell a different energy in this part of the castle than the other parts. So, whether the lore is true that this was a druid site or not, it was definitely used for something, I think. I mean, it's just spooky, but it's peaceful. It feels like this place has a purpose. And I hear a water. Is the mic picking it up? Can you guys hear the water? Look at I'm too scared to touch this because my hand really hurts right now. But they're nice big leaves. Oh, okay, well we've come to something. Oh guys, look, like right by the water that we hear. Look at this. This used to be a druid tomb. How cool. So lore has it. See where it's connected right there? That under there's another cave. The druids would lift this up with their magic somehow to bury people. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it's in the magic druid garden, it's gotta be a little bit true, right? Okay, again, more magic, more lore. So these are the wishing steps. Apparently, there's a wish, another lore that says if you can walk up these steps up and down with your eyes shut, the wish will come true if you don't think about anything else other than the wish. So let's wish for something. Oh, but I want two things. Okay, we're gonna close my eyes, walk up and down the stairs with my eyes shut and wish for something. And apparently the wish will make it come true within a year. So let's try it out. Closing my eyes. Oh, we did it. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot, you guys. And then I ran into this Scottish house. Do you expect something like this? I mean, the castle's beautiful, but this manor is pretty awesome. It's built in Scottish style. That's why it's pretty. Wow. Wow. They really like to upsell you here. Like if you want your photo for kissing the Blarney Stone, 10 euros. If you want to take a look inside this house, 10 euros. I mean, good for them. And while I would love to go see it, I don't want to pay another 10 euros to go inside a house. So I'm just gonna go walk this way. We're now in the poison garden, look. So we got a poppy here. Oh, we already got marigolds. Oh, if you eat that, you can become quarrelsome. Okay, well, why would I eat a plant? 'Cause I like salad, that's why. This is very cute, you guys. This is, oh wow, look. Very shiny leaf. Is that rhubarb? I don't know. Yeah, it is rhubarb, look, see? I knew that. I knew rhubarb was poisonous. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, so we could go walk the walls or go in this tunnel. Is that even a question? We're going in the tunnel. Oh, look, I'm as tall as a medieval tall person. Okay, maybe it's like a guard tower or something, or a shed. that they would have used for all of the gardening. That's a very pretty shot. So, was Blarney Castle a tourist trap or a treasure? Well, first you have to get here. If you take Uber, it's about 20 to 30 euros one way. If you take the bus, woo, it's 12 euros return. And then if you add in any pre-coffee, it's an additional 4 to 6 euros depending what you get. Castle entry is 23 euros a person, 10 euros for kissing the Blarney Stone, 10 euros for entering the Scottish mansion, souvenirs, and then snacks and anything else you want to buy in there. Now, water and snacks are absolutely a necessity in there because it's a huge castle, and if it's warm at all, or if you sweat going up those almost 150 stairs, you may get a little bit parched. So that's a grand total of 79 euros a person, you guys. Is that a tourist trap or a treasure? I'll let you decide that. But if you come to Blarney Castle, just make sure that you budget a little bit of money. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, and I'm sure I'll see you soon, where we'll be exploring something unknown, underground, or going for a hike that's too many kilometers long. Ciao.